Come all you old-time cowboys and listen to my song. Please don't grow weary, for I'll not detain you long, concerning some wild cowboys that did agree to go and spend the summer pleasant on the range of the buffalo. I found myself in Griffin in the spring of '83, when a well-known famous drover come a-walking up to me. Says, how do you do, young feller, and how would you like to go and spend the summer pleasant on the range of the buffalo? Well, me being out of work right then, to the drover I did say, going out on the buffalo range, well, it depends upon your pay. If you will pay good wages, transportation to and fro, well, I think I might go with you on the trail of the buffalo. Oh, of course I'll pay good wages and your transportation too, if you'll agree to work for me until that season's through. But if you do grow weary and you try to run away, well, you lose your life along the trail and you'll also lose your pay. What with all his flattering talking, you know he signed up quite a train, 10 or 12 in number, and they were able-bodied men. And our trip, it was a pleasant one as we hit that westward road, and we crossed that old boggy creek down in old New Mexico. There our journey ended, and our troubles all begun. A lightning storm, it hit us, Lord, it made the cattle run. And we got all full of stickers from the cactus that did grow, and the outlaws waiting to pick us off in the hills of Mexico. When the working season ended, the drover would not pay. Says you went and drunk too much, you're all in debt to me. But the cowboys never had heard of such a thing as a bankrupt law, and we left that drover's bones to bleach on the range of the buffalo.
Now, for something completely different.
Old Lucian Bird, well, he had a gal way down in Tennessee. She told Lucian all about evolution. She was sitting down on his knee. Then one day she got gay and she started a-stepping out. Old brother Lucian, he started a revolution, and the neighbors all could hear him shout. Evolution mama, sweet smelling mama, don't you make a monkey out of me. Evolution mama, don't you think you got me up a tree. I remember the time I had you nice and tame, you was eating right out of my hand. One nice day I'm gonna take good aim and I'll knock that peanut whistle off your stand. Evolution mama, listen while I get you told. Gonna tell you something's gonna make your blood run cold. Got myself a razor, got myself a gun, gonna carve on you if you stand still, shoot you if you run. Evolution mama, don't you make a monkey out of me. Well, the other night I got an invitation to a funeral, but to my disappointment the fella didn't die. He said that he was sorry for having disappointed us, and seeing he apologized, we let the thing go by. To ease our disappointment, he took us out and treated us. He bought a quart of porter for a company of 10. When somebody asked him whose money he was squandering, the fella took his wallet out and we didn't ask again. Well, we got a concertina for to keep up the rascality, but none of us could play it, though we tried our best and worst. We made an awful noise on it, and if it's any benefit, we played the thing so carefully that all the bellows burst. We got a boiled potato to mend the concertina with, when someone hit Maloney with the carcass of a cat. He bundled up his whiskers and he read out the riot act. He swore he'd put 2 heads upon the bugger that done that. When the owner of the beer shop he seen us all a-riotin', gave orders to get out, but that we all refused. So he whistled in some loafers who were standing round the corner, and for 10 or 15 minutes we were bodily abused. When we left the beer shop, down the road we started, and a bunch of hungry urchins pelted us with mud. We told them for to chuck it, and they said that they were doing that, and then they all ran off, and they left us where we stood. Well, the next thing we saw was a bunch of Salvationers. They rifled all our pockets, and they asked us where we saved. Poor little John McGinty got escorted to the station house for asking a big policeman if he'd like his belly shaved. All for to free McGinty, we all took off our undershirts, and off to the pawn shop marched the bloomin' lot. We told them that we only wanted 10 and 6 on them. There's enough already on them, was the answer that we got. Well, we got the 10 and 6, all for to free McGinty with. Bad luck to the beer shop we passed along the way. Of course we couldn't pass it without having some refreshments, and we squandered every penny of the fine we had to pay. Well, the drink being in us, sure the sense it was all out of us, and for a bit of riotin' we quickly did repair. We battered one another until we weren't worth 3 halfpence. You could have carpeted the floor with all the skin and hair. For McGinty hit McGinty, and McGinty hit some other man, and every man hit any man that against he had a spite. Old crippled McNamara, who was sittin' sayin' nothin', got a kick that broke his jaw for not indulgin' in the fight. We fought away like Turks till the police separated us. They took us all to jail with broken noses and black eyes. I got 60 days in prison, and to me it was a lesson. I'll go no more to funerals until the fella dies.